A man was caught urinating into a public drain in Singapore, but what happened next left even seasoned officers taken aback. He tried to offer a $7 bribe to get away. Just $7. That single decision landed him in jail. But why does this case matter beyond the headlines? Stay with us, because what unfolds in this incident reveals the deep zero-tolerance culture Singapore has built around public service integrity, and why even small actions can have big consequences. On the 17th of December 2024, 54-year-old Thai national Nanjai Jumper Kamai, who had worked in Singapore since 2017, cycled to a phone repair shop near Sunjay Tengah Lodge after finishing work at a farm in Lorong Semangka. He wanted to get his faulty phone fixed, but only had $150 on hand. The shop quoted $200. After some discussion, he paid $100 and promised to return later with the remaining amount. While heading back to retrieve more cash, he stopped near his bicycle and relieved himself into a drain around 7 p.m. That decision alone could have landed him a summons under NEA regulations, but what happened next escalated things quickly. Two auxiliary police officers, Ong Seng Hock and Prabhakar Hisparan, were patrolling the area on behalf of NEA. They noticed Nanjai Jumper relieving himself and approached him. After identifying themselves, they began taking down his details to issue a summons. In a rush to get back to the phone shop before it closed, Nanjai Jumper pleaded with them to let him go, claiming that it was common to urinate in that area. When words didn't work, he pulled out $7 and offered it as a bribe, first to Officer Ong, who rejected it outright. But Nanjai Jumper didn't stop. He then offered the same to Officer Prabhakar, who also refused. And then came the boldest move. He discreetly slipped the $7 into Prabhakar's sling bag. That crossed the line. Officer Ong immediately instructed him to retrieve the money. The officers then reminded him that Singaporean public officers are strictly not allowed to accept bribes. The police were called in. Nanjai Jumper was arrested on the spot. Fast forward to the 2nd of June 2025. In court, he pleaded guilty to one charge of corruption. A second charge was taken into consideration. He appeared without a lawyer and expressed remorse through a Thai interpreter, telling the judge, "I promise not to do it again." The deputy public prosecutor acknowledged that the bribery attempt lasted less than 30 seconds, but emphasized that it was persistent and carried out despite repeated rejections. Had the money been accepted, it could have badly damaged Singapore's international reputation for incorruptibility and public sector integrity. The court handed Nanjai Jumper a 10-day jail sentence, the upper range of what the prosecution had sought. Under Singapore's Prevention of Corruption Act, even offering a bribe, regardless of the amount or whether it's accepted, can land someone in prison for up to 5 years and incur a fine of up to $100,000. Let's reflect for a moment. Would most people have viewed this as just a small mistake? A desperate man trying to avoid a minor penalty? Or is this exactly the kind of behavior that, if tolerated, chips away at the values that make Singapore one of the least corrupt nations in the world? This incident reinforces that integrity in public service is non-negotiable, even when tested over something as trivial as $7. What do you think? Should Singapore adjust its sentencing based on the amount of the bribe, or is the principle more important than the money? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you believe Singapore's zero-tolerance approach to corruption matters, do give this video a like, subscribe to 2230, and share this with someone who still thinks a small bribe doesn't hurt. Because in Singapore, even the smallest shortcut can lead straight to prison.